Well guys, I think we all saw this one coming. Time for a muffler delete.
Oh yeah.
What's going on guys? Riley here from RP Productions. Today I'm here with Kyle.
What do you want me to say?
Say what's up.
What's up, fam?
So Kyle's here in his Shelby GT500. We're gonna get some exhaust work, more than likely done on his as well. I think you're taking your axle backs off?
Yeah, just for now. Until I get long tubes, I'm gonna put my muffler back on.
So we're doing an axle back delete on a GT500 and a muffler delete on a Hellcat. Should be a pretty good video. Let's see some exhaust work. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's what we're doing to the Hellcat. As you can see right back here next to the tips, there's these little black things. Those are called resonators. We are leaving those on the car. And if we go under here to the middle of the car, you'll see right there, those little bullet looking things are called mid-mufflers. Those are getting taken out. So one interesting thing about the mid-mufflers here on the Hellcat is that they're a lot smaller than the mid-mufflers on a Scat Pack. The Scat Packs are actually somewhat kind of big. Those are just some little, you know, you can see them, but yeah, they're really not that big. So we'll see how she sounds after that's done. And like I said, the resonators are still going to be on the car, and it still will have the you can see them right there, the little I don't know the exact word for them, but the little valves to kind of make it louder or quieter. Those will still be on the car as well. So it should be fine at cruising speeds, but you know, only one way to find out, and that is, let's try it. So I'm really wanting to put quad tips on this thing, but the problem we're having is there's not really enough room here to cut and then put quad tips on without them sticking out like to back here. So what are you guys doing to put quad tips here to make them fit? It's let me see if I can get an angle. This side maybe you can see more, but as you can see, not the most room there. It's kind of hard to do without taking out this whole entire resonator here. So let me know down below in the comments, what are you guys doing? So if you're wondering why Kyle's changing his exhaust, number one, he got tired of hearing this rock rattle around in his muffler.
Every single bump I hit, quite annoying.
And number two, he just wants more loud. Yeah, but he's gonna keep these because he's gonna do long tubes to this car. And so once he does long tubes, he'll put these more than likely back on. Hopefully he can get the rock out. But yeah,
we shall see. So
your car should sound pretty good, Kyle.
And I hope so, dude.
So,
I think it will.
Progress coming along on the GT500. It's got nothing here. Oh look, there's a little, oh. And as far as progress on the Hellcat, they've got one of them installed and one of them about to go in. So there they are, all welded into place. Time to fire her up and see how she sounds.
What do you think, buddy?
Team Dump Truck, we're back in business.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey Kyle, what you got there, buddy?
Just two little mufflers. Kind of pointless, honestly.
Yeah, we don't need those.
Nah.
All right, Kyle, here she comes. Down she goes. Obviously, it's getting a little dark in here. The place is closing down. And we switched GoPros, so audio might be a little different.
Sure.
You ready for this?
Yeah, I hope it sounds good. I'm a little bit nervous, but I think it'll sound good.
Why are you nervous? You're gonna let those bald eagles fly.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
So you're just cats, and then it's basically straight piped back.
Yeah, 3-inch X pipe, and that's about it. So we
Yeah,
shall see.
this should sound pretty good. Hell yeah, Kyle.
Yeah, I think it sounds pretty good. Yeah, sounds pretty good.
See, now why didn't it come like that from the factory?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Kyle's about to write an email to the Ford engineers and say, hey, y'all need to make these things a little bit louder. Here's a dadgum Shelby. You wanna go to Sonic?
Yeah, I'm thirsty, bro.
Let's go get some slushes.
Yeah, let's ride, fam.
Before we leave, huge shout out to New Star Muffler here in Tomball, Texas. They did a great job on both Kyle's car and my car. Welds were perfect, really nice guys. So if you need anything exhaust related and you're in like the Northwest Houston area, these guys did great. It was $100 for a muffler delete. So as far as I would say, that's probably the best $100 exhaust you can get. Let's go get some Sonic. Yep, that's a bit louder. So my biggest concern with doing the muffler delete on this car was going to be just how loud it is highway cruising. And honestly, just sitting here driving at, well, 71 miles per hour, you can't really tell the difference between this versus the stock exhaust setup. It sounds almost the exact same, and if I kind of put my foot down just a little bit, that's when you can kind of hear it come to life, and it's a little bit louder, but still not much louder. And you know, if you're just gonna cruise on a road trip or something, totally bearable, not a big deal at all. So that's really good news. That was one thing I was worried about, and I know one thing that my girlfriend was not really looking forward to, but no, all is good. Thankfully, it's perfect. Oh my God, that's loud. So it is now the following day. We have made it back to our apartment here in San Antonio with Sean. Sean has not heard the muffler delete yet, so we're gonna fire her up and get Sean's reaction to it. Our neighbors are really going to hate us.
Holy,
I think it's safe to say our neighbors are all going to hate us.
that's a loud idle.
Yeah, it is.
Something that I noticed that was kind of weird was like when you first started it, like it was loud, but it got louder.
Yeah.
Like that was kind of weird, but kind of cool.
So as I'm sure you guys could tell from those video clips I already played for you guys, under wide open throttle or anything close to it, it's really, really loud. But you know, as far as normal driving and stuff, it's not bad at all. I did a road trip last night that was 250 miles, and it was just quiet as stock basically. So you don't notice it unless you really want to notice it. Then everybody around you will notice it. Also, the cold starts on this thing are ridiculously loud, like one of the loudest cold starts I've heard. So it's almost to the point where I don't know if I'm gonna leave it like this or if I'm gonna put the mufflers back on to kind of save my neighbors from wanting to.
You're gonna leave it. You're gonna leave it.
I probably will end up leaving it and just try to start the car and get out of there quickly, but yeah, it's loud. in closing remarks, Sean, what do you think about the muffler delete?
It's loud and it sounds good. America.
Okay, well, that was simple. Well guys, I guess that just about sums everything up for this video. So you guys got to hear what it sounds like and all that stuff for the most part. However, I will do like a second part of this video where it's more like wide open throttle clips of me flooring it like outside the car and stuff like that. Technically the car is still like kind of on its break-in period. It's at 1,000 miles right now, and technically you're supposed to wait like 1,500 miles before you like really beat on it. So I'll do a second video once the car is more broken in, once I have more miles on it, that sort of thing. But for now, that is the original muffler delete video. So I hope you guys like it. If you don't like it, leave me a comment. Tell me, hey, you should put it back to stock. If you like it, let me know. But yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for watching the video. We will see y'all in the next one. Take it easy.